So in my last video, I built a reactive visualizer featuring some musically synchronized rubber ducks, lamps, and lighthouses. And today, I'd like to talk about how I set that project up. To start, everything was built around the FluidNinja Live plugin is found on Fab. It does a pretty great job regarding all things smoke, fire, or fluids, which is why I wanted to take it upon myself to learn such a robust set of tools. You can get a free student edition on their Discord page while you learn the software, so I'd highly recommend looking into that in case you would be interested as well. To make things easier on myself, I started with the use case 14B coastline windy level example and used that to build my environment around. That way, a lot of the dependencies and whatnot are already conveniently set up so I can get experimenting right away. Once I found my rubber duck, lamp, and lighthouse models on Sketchfab, I began laying out a scene for the visualizer to take place within. The idea was to have the rubber ducks enter in from the left and right side of the screen, as triggered by the chords, while the arpeggios and drums would be synchronized with the lights as found on the lamps and lighthouses. I then had to set up two different kinds of blueprints. The first being one where an object can move along the X or Y axis for any distance and at any desired speed. I went over setting up that blueprint in this video, so be sure to check that out if you haven't already. Then secondly, a point light or spotlight alongside an accompanying emissive source that can be triggered with MIDI data. A tutorial regarding this can be found here as well. With those two blueprints set up, it was just a matter of arranging the large rocks in the water alongside the lamps, lighthouses, and finally, rubber ducks. For the rubber duck water interactions using FluidNinja Live, I just made sure the animated rubber ducks were within the bounds of the Ninja Live Area Sand blueprint, Ninja Area Local Sand blueprint, and finally, Ninja Live Area Water blueprint, as found within the use case 14B coastline windy level example we started off with. From here, I dialed in the path and speed for the rubber ducks, as that too determines how the water reacts in accordance to the force and mass of the rubber duck model. Be sure to also check out the highly informative FluidNinja Live all-in-one tutorial video as found on their YouTube page. It thoroughly explains everything you need to know regarding FluidNinja Live far better than I ever could in this video. With all of that set up, it was just a matter of dialing in the lighting with the scene's sliders and recording the final output with OBS as usual. Then, using DaVinci Resolve and Film Convert Nitrate, I composited some 16mm film grain onto the Unreal Engine recording alongside some additional color grading to help dirty things up a bit. With all of that being said, this more or less concludes how I set up my rubber duck driven FluidNinja Live reactive visualizer using Unreal Engine and Ableton Live. Nothing too wild this time around, just trying to wrap my head around this FluidNinja Live stuff. If you'd be interested in making something similar, I freely put the Unreal Engine blueprints and Max for Live devices that I use on my GitHub page. If you have any questions or suggestions on how to improve things, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date on all my future content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.